So today I just wanted to speak about the three main principles of human conduct or of human life. The three main principles of human wisdom. These principles are the principles that were spoken about by many prophets like Jesus, like Buddha, like Elisha, Isaiah, Shiva, Krishna, all these guys. They all spoke the same thing, the exact same thing. And it is actually only one principle, and it is precisely the principle of one. But for you to be easy to understand, I will divide it upon three main principles. Uh, if you start to understand the world, you will find that all wisdom, all knowledge, all things that are worth a penny in life are found within the all, within nature, within creation, and not within relative things. So there is one very easy principle. The point of human life is to reach the all, to prefer ourselves and to become one with the all, and to obtain that goal. We cannot possibly become all things by the instrumentalization of our body, because the material world, the mundane world, is too limited to reach that point. So all about these laws are related to consciousness, to the ether, to our own spirit, and not to the outside world. To become one with the only one, not to try to become one by dint of the many. So it is the spiritual world. Wisdom is attaining or reaching the goal or the peak of the mountain, not by climbing, but by thinking about it. So if we start to climb the peaks, it will be very difficult for us, but just by the power of thoughts we can reach that goal better. The first principle is the principle of morality. The principle of morality teaches that we shall not do unto others what we would not like others did to us, and vice versa. We shall treat others like we want them to treat us. So this was spoken by Jesus Christ and many other prophets. You will find these principles like do not rob, do not steal, do not kill, do not rape. All this stuff is just one principle to love them as you like them to love you. And this principle also is a remembrance of the principle of one, because all things are ourselves and we are all things. So we should treat all things like we are those things, and there is nothing we do unto others that we do not do unto us. The second principle is the principle of nature, of naturality. The laws of nature are the eternal laws of creation, the eternal laws that are universal and never change. Satya in Sanskrit means truth, and Sat means that which do not change. So everything upon this world changes. Jagat means in Sanskrit the universe. We use it to refer to the universe, and it means that the universe is always changing, always being born and dying, reincarnation. But the truth is found within that object that never changes. And within the all, there are certain laws that are eternal. There are laws that are relative and ephemeral. These are the laws of the scribes and the priests and those who want to subdue the human being. But the laws of nature are eternal laws, and they empower the human being. This was spoken by Jesus Christ, and this is a very fundamental point in his true teachings. So there is one particular aphorism that he taught us. He said the laws of the scribes and Pharisees are 600. So imagine how many laws there is. The laws of the prophets are 10. The laws of the Son of Man are 7. The law of the angels are 3, and the law of God and the laws of God is 1. So by God here, the disorders of the truth usually change the scripture, but he actually meant the law of one, the law of creation, the law of the all. So we need to follow the true principles here. I have been telling you, and we should not follow the false and distorted laws manufactured by the scribes and the priests. And the third principle is the principle that of spirituality. It is very simple. The individual one needs to become one with the cosmic one. So we are ourselves, but we need to become perfect ourselves to become one with all things. We need to perfect our own spirit to become one with creation and with the all. We can do this. One very key principle is to do this by the power of our own thinking and the power of the ethereal world. So the key to the paradise, to the spiritual world, is not outside, but within yourself, within your own mind. Everything is thought. We are what we think. So if we think only about relative stuff, we will become false and relative, just like this stuff. But if we think about the universal and eternal principles, or the eternal order that never changes, or God, or whatever you want to call it, if we turn attention to that point, if we idealize and love and devote ourselves to that point, then we will be able to become one with the all and perfect self. So these are the three main laws. The whole point of human life, of human wisdom, is found within nature, within the all, within the universal principles, and not within the relative principles. So morality is also the law of balance, or the law of cause and effect. You need to remove all cause and effect from your spirit and become one with the ultimate cause and effect. There is one in these two things and in itself, and this is the all. And we also have the natural principle, to follow the laws of nature, to follow the logical order found within all things that you may recognize in nature, in creation, trees, plants, animals. And animals do not break the laws of creation, they follow the laws of creation. But human beings have exploited and have broken the laws of creation time and time again from the last at least 10,000 years or even more. So we need to follow the laws in nature. We need to read what cannot be read. The blind are wise, and those who see are uh, are idiots and do not see, even if they see. So we need to start to recognize the laws and the truth in creation. That has life, there is a life, and that has all wisdom and eternal principles. But if we continue to follow the laws of the individual and relative order of human society and the many human cultures that seek to exploit the human being in so many different ways, then we will not go very far as a species, and human life will only be devoted to that there is ephemeral and not to the eternal. If you want to learn more about this kind of wisdom and this alternative knowledge that is logical and apart from the idiotic and meaningless dogmas of the many religions, like this